Welcome back, adventurers, to more King's Quest. No wasting time on an intro today. Let's find out what's at the center of this icy palace.
Team Sovereign assemble!
Climbing ever higher here.
Come out now! I'm not a fan of abstract art. I'm pretty sure I could sculpt that.
I have a bad feeling about all this, guys. I don't know if I'm gonna like what I find at the top here.
Niece? I hope I made it in time. Rosella? Valenice? Where are you?
What is through here? The music brings a bad omen, of course.
It's getting closer. But the nose still isn't right. Hello there. Welcome to my gallery.
V?
You're mistaken. My name is Isabella.
I'm not sure I agree.
Well, I sign all my work that way, so you will address me as such.
Noted.
And you are?
Graham. King Graham, the Brave. Don't you remember?
No. Sorry. It doesn't ring a bell.
But we had an adventure in Tanalor. You saved me from that quicksand? Oh, the Hobblepots. You remember the Hobblepots, right? I rescued you from that... this... tower?
I assure you that wasn't me. And I recommend dropping the subject immediately.
My apologies.
It's been a while since I've had a visitor. Did you enjoy my puzzles?
I did. I always have.
And the art?
Where did you learn to sculpt?
Oh, a friend taught me. Ages ago.
I see.
And what brings you to my ice palace?
I was told that if I made it to the center of the labyrinth, my family would be here waiting for me. Do you know where they are?
Oh, the Sphinx must be playing a game with you. I love my best friend, but she can be quite silly.
What?
Did you think those puzzles were designed to keep people out of this tower? I created this labyrinth to keep people in. I don't like it when my friends run away.
I had no idea you were holed up here. We would have come here sooner.
Oh, it's quite all right. The Sphinx was there for me when all my other friends moved on. She gave me this crown and dubbed me queen. Now I rule this tower.
Where did you take Rosella and Valenice?
Valenice? Now that's a name that sounds familiar. She's here, you say?
No, that's not what
Well, I'm sorry I haven't seen them. You'll have to file a complaint with the Sphinx.
Oh, I've got a few choice words for that Sphinx. She's back this way, right?
Where are you going? I told you no one ever leaves, right? Friends, escort our new addition to the carving room.
Let me go! I demand you release me!
So vacation this turned out to be.
Wow, I was not expecting that one. Pretty interesting, though.
I could be remembering this wrong, but I couldn't see down here from the top level. Another ice palace curiosity, I guess.
Let's see what's here in this gallery.
If I squinted, it almost looked like an avocado.
I don't know about that.
I didn't want to know where all those ice blocks came from. This carving room held some pretty dark secrets. I was cold, upset, and didn't see any way forward. Then things got worse.
Excellent work. You, my friend, are a natural.
Where's my father?
Oh, Mr. Majesty, you've beat him here by a mile. He's trapped in a puzzle and can't figure out the solution.
Alexander! Stop! It's a trap! Alexander!
That's great work, Gwendolyn.
Thanks. It's actually been a while since I've been called that. I kind of miss it.
That name does suit you. Now, just a few more puzzles and you will solve the labyrinth. Your family is anxiously waiting for you at the top of that tower.
No! Leave him out of this!
I might need a hint on this one.
Oh, thank the shining stars he's no good at puzzles.
That should do it.
Okay. That was actually impressive.
Oh, Gwendolyn, I just wish your father could be here to celebrate your win. Pity that he only appreciates talents that are exactly like his own. I, however, love watching your clever magic and encourage you to use it on this last puzzle.
That's not true! It's never been true. How can I prove it to you?
There was no way I was going to lose my son again. I was wrong for expecting him to carry out my legacy. I needed to show him that I loved him for who he is and who he wanted to become. If only I could just snap and share the unconditional love burning inside my heart. Wait, perhaps I could. I needed to snap like I never snapped before. I needed to get fired up.
Come on. Fireball.
Come on. Oh, I'm so bad at mashing. Got it.
Dad? Was that you?
The flames had cleared up the ice spell, but that was hardly on my mind at that moment.
Son, I love you. Just the way you are.
I wouldn't make any sudden moves if I were you.
I could say the same for you.
Do you think your tiny human arrow will pierce my skin?
Oh, it's not your hide I'm aiming for.
Well then, take your move.
Shoot him in the mouth, maybe?
Morons! Tiny arrows will never defeat the divine intellect of the Sphinx. I thought you were a man of the mind, Graham.
Stop toying with the Sphinx. Where are Rosella and Valenice?
Trust me, the games are done and my playtime is over. The Ice Queen will deal with your family now. Thanks for the entertainment.
Did you find anything particularly strange about that overgrown kitty?
You mean besides the fact that it talks, thinks itself pretty clever, and is incredibly manipulative?
Mm-hmm. Manny! I think that furball was sipping from this pile of Cosmolotion.
It would appear so.
It would be irresponsible for us to leave this pile of potions here like this. I think you need to set it ablaze.
Are you sure?
You keep doing you, Alexander.
You had to make this cheesy.
You have to find the girls before the Ice Queen does.
Find who?
Thank the shining stars you're alive.
I could say the same for you. The Sphinx told us that you were both trapped at the top of that tower.
Oh, did he now?
Don't you mean she?
Nope. The Sphinx is Manny.
Figures.
And the Ice Queen.
Yes, I suspected as much. All the puzzles are the essence of V. I knew for certain when I found this.
We need to get out of here before we all get iced.
I am not leaving without V.
The only way out is back through the labyrinth.
Let's solve it together this time.
On the way out of that labyrinth, we decided to pair up based on who would best be able to solve each room.
Well, this looks impossible and dangerous. I hope we make it out alive.
Nonsense. You're just saying that because no one ever has.
Only I could see both of the lines. After being tormented about Alexander for 18 years, it was about time I gave my daughter the full attention she deserved.
Alright, let's do this thing.
Got it!
So I think she's gonna mirror me.
Yep. You have to watch what I'm doing.
I guess I can go up. And then go like that.
Dad! Remember that one time we set up that Yeti on a blind date?
Yes. What about
Let's
it?
see.
Nothing.
Let's go like
I
this.
just like to remember it.
I think I can go down. And then up twice. There we
Anybody's
go.
Curious? Yes, I do still have some appetizers stashed in one of my pockets.
Perfect. Let's go. Can I talk to her? Nope. Let's just go on through.
Why didn't you hand down the crown to Aunt Rosella?
She was always off on her own adventures with Edna. Then she had Gart, and she was much more interested in training him to be king. Looks like V had designed us into a puzzle death trap.
Choose our strategy.
I'll go down to the board, but you better keep me safe.
Always.
The Ice Guards were not highly skilled wits players like Manny. They only moved side to side, and they never moved shields. I needed to navigate Nice to the tile with a door to win. Failure would not be good for our marriage.
Also would not be good for life if she ends up getting shot.
I can't see the whole board.
Okay, so I think I have to move to that bottom right square and then make my way around. Let me just do that for now.
Did you remember to send that thank you letter to my sister?
I did.
This is my incredulous face.
I remembered you told me. I just didn't send it.
You have a photographic memory. Why does this keep happening?
I don't remember chores.
Okay, now that I'm here, I think I'm gonna clear the path a little bit.
I suppose now's as good a time as any to tell you this.
Spill it.
Your Cedric the Owl mug didn't fall off the shelf. I threw it away.
What? I love that mug.
Well, it had mold in it.
That enhanced the flavor.
Let's move everyone out of the way. Now here I really only have one option. I gotta protect myself.
So, can we find a sled for 4 when we're out of here?
How about a snowball war?
Can we throw pies at Yetis?
What about a game of tic-tac-snow?
Have you ever tried snowflake salsa?
I have, and it's tasty. Want to build majestic snow corns?
Oh, I love our little inside jokes. Always seek... sorry, not the appropriate time.
And let's start navigating the maze. And I guess I'm gonna kill this guy right now. But great, he respawns. Just what we wanted. Let me keep going. Let me move this guy up one. Let's keep advancing, of course. And I think I want to rotate this guy. Alright, let's move him out of the way. I think we're doing okay here. And I think we won. There we go. Get out of my way, sir. And that's that. Fairly straightforward.
We made it!
Not quite.
Would you kindly?
Of course, friend. Everybody freeze!
Oh, bravo, Niles.
I command you to release us now, Sphinx. All of us. Our bonds are thicker than this brittle ice.
Dear, I think you meant release us, Mananin.
No, that's only what his slaves call him. Let us go, Manny. Your cover's blown.
Oh, that's adorable. Your new family figured out my greatest puzzle.
It took you long enough, morons. That accent is not the easiest on the vocal cords. Ugh. And you, Gwydion. What a disappointment you turned out to be. I don't know what I was expecting. Disappointments run in your bloodline. You were supposed to restore Daventry from the cesspit it's become. What were you thinking? Your little cat spell was just a minor setback. You should have known I have plenty of other friends with magical abilities. I raised you better than this. Now, your reckless behavior leaves me no other option but to freeze out you and your entire lineage. It's time to start a new legacy.
Enough, Manny! Your abuse ends now! You took away my life, my joy, and my worth. And when I left, I chose not to be your slave anymore, to move on and find my own happiness, my own life. Now I know that destroying you won't bring back my childhood. But if it will save another innocent child, then I will melt the fur right off your face!
Do not talk to my best friend that way!
Good thing I'm ambidextrous.
No, you might melt me!
I hate that name!
B, I know my friend is in there. Stop this. We can fight this cold together.
Don't listen.
Don't listen to her. She's trying to manipulate you, my darling. She's not your friend. Friends don't abandon each other. Did I ever leave you?
V, if I knew what was happening to you, I would have rushed to be by your side. I just felt so busy with the castle and the kids.
Must be nice to have such things to worry about.
Mom, should I blast her?
Stay calm, Alexander. Princess V from Eastern Kalima, I need you to remember.
Don't fall for her tricks. Your Majesty, listen to me. Your real friend. The one who gave you your friendship crown. Should I have given it to someone else? I could always crown another queen, you know.
Niece, what have I done? All is forgiven. Come here. Thee! You monster! Blast him, Alexander! Burn his hide!
No, Mom, I've got a better idea.
Yeah, this again?
Dad, guide my shot.
A cat cookie.
Take your best shot, Gwendolyn.
I hope that worked.
Is Alexander.
Looks like you missed the mark. Again?
Actually, that shot was just feline.
Oh, how clever. A pup. I don't feel very well.
Oh, I thought you liked the taste of cat cookies. No. No.
What did you...
Wait for it.
Curse you, imbeciles! This is hardly the end of this. And from meow on... Sarge, not again.
Oh, please continue.
Meow, hold on 1 second.
Hairball.
Ah, forget it. Meow, you'll need to deal with this. Meow.
We were trapped in the very same room as the last time. This time I figured Alexander could just blast us out.
Blast us out? But wouldn't that ruin the integrity of the puzzle? No, Dad. Let's beat this straight up.
My son was finally taking to these puzzles, and I couldn't have been a prouder papa.
So it looks like the puzzling is not quite done yet. Quite a sad little end for V there. Wow, I can't believe that happened, honestly.
Looks like I found a clue.
Alright, so there's a clue. I'm just gonna go around and investigate everything. I'll probably find the number somewhere eventually.
I hope if I play the right tune, a leprechaun will appear. Oh, that can't be right. Let me try again.
So she's number 4. There are certain numbers here. There are the tiles on the floor. There's a lot of puzzles going on here at the same time, it looks like.
Watch out! I'm looking for clues.
This might take some doing.
Alright, let me see the table here. Guess I can put the clue piece down here? I wonder what the chests from the Hobblepots are for, though. I don't know what this is either. But I guess I need more clues. What is this? 2. It's pointing to the sword. Okay. So it's pointing that way.
Intriguing. Fascinating.
What about all this? I don't know what that did. It's basically pointing this way. Maybe to this guy? Oh, I see. The arrow's pointing to this guy who's pointing across over here. And this is another arrow pointing down to some books. Never mind, it's pointing left. Okay, it's pointing over here.
I'll stop commenting on everything. It might give away the puzzle.
Alright. Looks like it's pointing downwards. And there's also a pot here with another arrow pointing down towards it. So I'm kind of confused. Okay, hold on. Let's track this from the beginning. Pointing towards this guy, which is pointing straight across to this bad boy, which is pointing left towards this, which is pointing down towards this. Okay. Let me take a look at this thing.
The sign read, "Remove 4 matchsticks, and you will see the answer lies in triangles of 3.
So try to make 3 triangles, I think is what it's telling me. By removing 4 matchsticks. I think I see it. There we go.
I solved it.
So 1, 4, 6. Pull this lever here.
I wasn't about to pull that switch again.
Oh, that's the one that sent us down originally. Never mind. So 1, 4, 6. It might be the code for this thing right here. Let's try it. Probably should have gone the other way. Might have been faster.
All that was inside was a sequence of colors.
Guys, I think I found something.
So there's a second
Clues
clue.
on the table.
Let me give her the color code here.
This is a clue, right?
Let me actually give it to her, I think.
I knew I was missing something. This must be the order to play the notes. Oh, I was hoping the right tune would summon a peggacorn.
Keep playing it.
Dad, check this out. I got it.
So she's playing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Let's see what Alexander has solved here.
Well, I put the puzzle together. It's a nice picture, but I don't see how it's a clue. There was an extra piece, though. Not sure what that has to do with anything.
I am so proud of you, son.
Why, thank you.
Alright. Let's see what this door is all about. Got a ton of door handles here. Do I just, like, pick some? I don't understand. So this one goes nowhere, that one goes nowhere. This one goes nowhere. That one goes nowhere. This one goes nowhere. All these door things go nowhere. One goes nowhere, nowhere. 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 This one goes to that one, so maybe if I select those two, something will happen. Ah, there you go. Perfect.
Another clue.
Alright, so let me put this down on the table. So the extra puzzle piece has a heart on it. Oh, I think I see something here.
Another clue. Can someone help me? I've almost puzzled something out.
Okay, so I think I get it. Hold on, let me see something real quick. So, over here,
We needed to crack the code to escape the room.
there's 4 letters. So I think it's going to be, one is going to be a
The
symbol.
sign doesn't need to be read. All you have to do is shake your head.
Okay, so if you kind of squint, you can kind of see like an upside down U right here. And then 2 should be the quicksand thing here. What do you call these things? I forgot what you call them. Hourglass. A sand hourglass. So 1 is an upside down U. So that should be the first letter. The second one should be the hourglass. The third one should be a heart. And I don't know what the fourth one is, but let's take a look here. So 1 upside down U. Okay, horseshoe. Alright, so let's trace that. So L should be the first letter. And then 2 should be the hourglass. O. Okay. And then 3 is the heart, which is V. So I'm assuming it's going to be love at this point. And then 4, I guess Twinkle Twinkle Little Star should be the star, which is, of course, E. So the password should be love. Let me try to talk to everyone. She's just playing her music over and over again. Let's see what anyone else has to say. She doesn't want to talk.
Remind me later to tell you a funny story about a black cat and some stairs. You know, I'm kind of digging the goofiness of this family. I wasn't sure about it at first, but it's endearing. So, are there any princesses close by home that I could, meet? Dark hair, olive skin, green veil? I don't know, I can't have a type. This whole outing would have been so much easier if I remembered my magic map.
Another reference to King's Quest 3, which you can look forward to on my channel one of these days.
Remind me later to tell you a funny story about a black cat and some stairs.
Another reference to King's Quest 3. I think we've talked enough. Let's go solve this puzzle. So gotta follow this all the way. And let's put in the magic word. Love conquers all. Kind of cheesy, but that's alright. Maybe I should have gone the other way. This works. Where's that V? There we go. And let's get the E going. There we go. That should work.
We did it!
Sweet. Let's go on through.
Shoo! Shoo!
She's in a better spot now, love.
Let's go home.
I know we will meet again, friend. Thank you for everything.
It's easy to love someone at their best. when they do what you want them to. But the greatest puzzle our family ever solved was figuring out how to love each other at our worst. And even when we act cold to each other, we've always found ways to warm each other up.
Could you scrape together another potion out of this?
Perhaps with a few rare and miraculous ingredients, but it will take a very long time. I'll need to work under a new alias. King Graham is going to be hot on our tail.
What did you have in mind, brother?
I think it's time I shed my slave name. What do you think about the name Mordak?
Huh? I snuck these out of the kitchen for you. What's this?
Read it.
Addendum 48677. I know this one. The King of Daventry may choose any worthy male to succeed the throne.
Not that.
Yeah, it looks like there's a proposed amendment. The above statement shall be modified to read, the King of Daventry may choose any worthy person to succeed them. I'm so sorry. I had no idea about the change. I know how hard you worked to inherit the throne.
That's not why I'm upset. Keep reading.
Dearest officials, I'm writing to waive the 30-day holding period usually required for amendments of this nature. The changes outlined on this document must be enacted immediately due to my imminent death. Imminent? What? You told me he had a few good years left.
We all thought he did. But now the doctors say he could go at any time.
Any time?
I'm not ready to lose him.
It's okay, Gert. I'm not ready either.
That's it, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this chapter of King's Quest. It looks like the final chapter, chapter 5, is going to be quite epic. They've set up a lot of things here. I'm very excited. I can't wait for it. In the meantime, I do plan on doing some of the older King's Quest game, which I have not done yet. I'm still trying to figure out what the magical chest was for. I never used it in this playthrough. If you know, leave it in the comments for me. But either way, thank you very much for watching, enjoy the credits, and in the next episode I'll go over all the achievements for this chapter.